I wanted to give some fitness tips for students, tips that are going to help you out as you're studying to help you stay fit. Now they're going to be very exercise based, but I'm also going to touch a little bit on diet, because fitness for students is very hard, and if you pick up this information before you go into school in your freshman year, or maybe you go into your master's too, and you just kind of, you're having a new start, a new year as a student, or your 2 year, it doesn't matter. You're going to need to know these tips because you're going to have those, busy moments in your life, even if you're not a student. This directly is going to help you. Okay, so first thing you're going to find is that your schedule is insane as a student, and not necessarily because you're working every second of the day, but we often like to cut breaks for ourselves. So we'll go to school, we'll have a class, we'll have a 2-hour break, we'll go to school. In those 2-hour breaks, you may be hanging out with friends, you may be spending a little bit of time by yourself. If you're working on a business, it's going to take a couple of hours, so you don't really think about when to eat. One of the biggest things for fitness is to do it early in the morning, before all the other stuff happens, before everybody wakes up. It's a very hard thing to do, but if you can master it earlier on, to wake up early in the morning, I'm talking about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. If you can do 4 a.m. and it matches your circadian rhythm, you don't feel like you're going to be sick if you wake up at 4 a.m. and you can find a way to do it and go to bed earlier, I recommend 4 a.m. because you can get all of your running out of the way, all of your weightlifting, whatever your goals are, you can fix that in the morning. So for the rest of the day, you have free with a peace of mind knowing that you've exercised. So that's my first tip. Another tip I recommend is meal prep, and this correlates directly to diet and fitness, go hand in hand, so I can't not touch on diet. In order to be fit, you need to have a healthy diet. What I recommend you do is to roast a huge container of vegetables. It's really going to help you out to just get this huge container. Pick 3 vegetables for the week or 4 vegetables for the week. Find the 4 that's on special at your local supermarket and get, let's say, green cruciferous broccolis. Let's get asparagus in there. Maybe do some carrots. Some people like them boiled mushy, some people don't. I like them crunchy, so unless they're in stew. So do that. And I don't know, mushrooms. You can actually saute mushrooms and put different sauces in them, and it tastes really good, or different seasonings in them. Put them all in a container, and when you eat your meals, instead of putting them in individual containers, because sometimes you want variety. Sometimes people make a 7-day Tupperware meal and they won't eat it on the 3rd day, they won't eat it on the 4th day. But if you have vegetables, you can kind of make whatever meal you want and ensure that you just pick and choose from your vegetables, that you eat them every single time, and that's super helpful as well. So waking up early, having that tin of vegetables. Another thing, you may want to run. Let's say you want to do cardio during the week, but you don't know how to do cardio. I recommend everyone do cardio, even if you're weightlifting, even if you're a hard gainer, even if you're trying to put on weight. Cardio is going to help you because it improves your cardiovascular system. And it's also going to help you because you don't want to hit cardiovascular failure before you hit muscular failure on a leg day or on a deep compound lift, because that's going to inhibit how much muscle you can gain. So definitely include some cardio. And a good thing for including cardio, because you may just run and not run another day, that's not going to be good. Try to pick calorie sessions. So I'm going to do a 300 calorie session 3 times a week for if you're losing weight. Or you can do a 400 calorie session 3 times a week, or 500 twice a week, and find a machine, either the elliptical at the gym, or maybe you like to actually just run. Use Map My Run on your phone, an application. Just find a way to fit that in and make sure you do it 3 times a week and go off of calories instead of off of, you can go off of time too. You can do 3 30-minute sessions, but schedule it that way. Don't say I'm gonna run a lot or I'm gonna run every morning, I don't know how much, because you won't. If you have a benchmark to hit a certain amount of times a week, that's what's going to ensure you do 30 minutes a day for 3 days a week. And that's really going to help you. So that's another fitness tip. Just having those concrete plans are going to help you as a student. And around exam time, it's going to get extra busy. What you can do is wake up 1 hour earlier. I'm not kidding. Go to bed 1 hour earlier. Wake up 1 hour earlier. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go do your exercise in the morning. An hour earlier than you usually wake up, even your early time is what I'm talking about. You do your exercise and you might even have an extra hour to study. Sounds great in theory, but it's very hard. So what I recommend you do for fitness, and it's funny, is to actually create a journal and journal in, or to create a bullet journal. The format would be basically you would have boxes. So you'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The next page would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then what you do is write little boxes of exactly what you're going to do each day. You open it, leave it on your desk all week, and if you're not always at your desk, you copy this exact thing as a screenshot on your phone, or you go and you digitize it. So you take all of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday tasks, and you put them into an app like Wunderlist, and you check them off. Once they're checked off, you go back to the journal and you check them off too. If you need to schedule a task for later, you migrate the task. So you put a little bullet that lets you know, hey, this is going to go on Tuesday. You make sure you get that stuff done at the end of the week, and then you fill it out again the next week. That's going to help you out, because if you put your fitness regimens and your schedules and your food, that's going to help you a lot. Last tip, obvious, drink as much water as you can. With every meal, fill up 2 big cups of water. 2 big cups. Find the biggest cups in your kitchen. If you don't have cups, find a freaking bowl. I don't care. Fill them up to the top and drink the whole thing. Every meal. That's going to ensure you get, well, if you eat 3 times a day, you just have 6 massive cups of water, and who knows, you might drink something else later on in the day. That's going to be good. You probably drank a couple coffees. It's like 8. And if they're really big cups, it might be worth more than a cup. You have like 10 cups of water right there. So it's really going to help you out to do that. Those are some of my fitness tips, but if you want to know something specifically, ask me in the comment section down below, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Thanks for watching.